As they say around here, keep Austin weird. They're going to keep it electric today inside Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, home to the Longhorns. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the Texas Longhorns offense will have the first possession of the game. Here he comes, and obviously a defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
They'll go to the ground. Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Manning. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Keep bringing the heat like that, and you can fall in line with the likes of Derek Brown or Nick Fairley.
Man, I still remember that Nick Fairley season where he put the defense on his back. Cam Newton took care of the offense, but he ruled the defense, making big plays, getting in the backfield, getting after quarterbacks.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Longhorns will send out the punt unit. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Holds and fires complete to the right. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. And the Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. Trying to find his man on first down. That's caught. It's Butler. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Butler. Finds a crease at the 20. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the air, it's Manning. He's got it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Longhorns will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Leaves it with the back. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Trying to make their way to the promised land on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas!
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tigers offense will go to work for the first time. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns! What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Manning. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Well, they tried to catch him off guard with a pass play down there on the goal line, but David, he just held on to it way too long, and the defense able to get home and get the sack.
Yeah, and that's great coverage. And you love this part of the field. You know exactly what you want to do. You play more man coverage. There's less space to coverage. You don't have to worry about those speedy wide receivers going deep. Nice job not only on first down getting the sack. Now I put them into a predictable second down. Now they can't just run the football and be conservative.
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Last time they had it, they put it on the deck. The football was not riveted to their rib cage, Jesse.
Need 5 points of pressure moving forward, no doubt. I'll tell you, they knew coming into this game that turnovers were going to be critical. They might give themselves a mulligan for that one, David, but that can't keep happening.
Yeah, but don't change who you are and what you are. Don't get gun-shy because of mistakes. I think that usually turns into more mistakes. So keep doing you, keep being aggressive.
Catch in the middle, it's Thompson. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And I really like when offenses attack over the middle of the field. Between the linebackers and the safeties, there's usually a soft area that you can usually have some success. And really nice job by this offense taking advantage of those areas.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw it again. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good.
That makes the score Texas 14, Auburn 3.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
Texas.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Off the play fake on 1st down. And that pass is intercepted. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. He's looking for a man on second down. Finds his big tight end. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Texas A&M rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting days of Johnny Football and Mike Evans. Gig 'em Aggies indeed. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd and long coming up here. Scanning the field, it's Manning. And the misconnection on 3rd down. And the Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. And the returner will be knocked down. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down there and score a touchdown.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker is Coleman. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Heaves it on the run. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for the score. And that pass intercepted. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
A really nice job by the linebacker there, understanding his responsibilities in that coverage. That's a cover 2 look, so there's 2 safeties playing deep. But the linebacker knows there's nobody underneath him, keeping him close to the line of scrimmage, so he can kind of float back a little bit, watch the QB's eyes, jump the throw, and make the pick.
And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and the defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the offense on first down. To the ground with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. The give to the tailback. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll run it. Fights off a defender. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. And he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Dropping back, it's Manning. Pocket starts to collapse. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. On first down, here comes this offense. He'll try to pop the draw. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He'll run it again. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Offense working from the pistol. The lone back's got it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. After run, now throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Thompson. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Offense set on first down. He's going to pass. He's got him in the flat. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Looking for a productive play on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's caught. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He unleashes a long one. And he's got it inside the 35.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. He wants to throw. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's back to throw on 2nd down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. He got it. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
The Longhorns will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy. And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Thompson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Here comes the Texas offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
At the 40, there he goes. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Moore.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll run this play from the pistol. They move the tight end all over. They'll leave it with the lone back. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Florida took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Gainesville. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Wide open downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He's looking to throw it. And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He wants to throw it again. What a snag by the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Not only do they get the interception, but they're able to get a huge return. Remember, this team practices this all week, right? Once they get the interception, they've got guys turning their heads, and they're looking for blocks. They're looking for people to get a hat on down the field. And with that INT, they now flip it. That could be a big point swing in this game.
And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down. The penalty on the defense, but they don't really give up much ground. There's not much to lose this close to the end zone. Fast motion from the offense. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces touchdown Texas! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Texas, 13.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got it in stride inside the 20. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Now they'll try the 2-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. They want to throw it. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Wide out in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Moore. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Coming after it. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And the Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. This is a game of swings and momentum and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
First down here for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Holden finds his man on the left. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking downfield. It's Manning. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. They're bringing heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. The official says no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
Texas, 24. Auburn, 21.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This one's complete. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Now on first down from the 43. Back to the air one more time. That's caught. It's Thompson. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal.
Neutrals on defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Auburn! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Arizona came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. And the fact, this wasn't ever really in question. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Finds the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Red pass, it's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Motion from the offense. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The run from the shotgun. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He's right on target. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll give it to the back. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. They'll leave it with him. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Movement here from the tight end. Trying to move them on the counter. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Got it, looking for the first down. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. And that's the end of the line for the return man, but still business to attend to. A penalty marker is down. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Touchdown, Longhorns! They move on top here in the 4th. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Can't hit his man in the end zone. The 2-point conversion fails, and it remains a 5-point game here in the 4th. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Burton. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Release to the back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's going up top here late in the game. And he throws another interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that is a back-breaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David, you know on offense now you have a chance to break one maybe. In the run game, we're finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
The Longhorns get enough for the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.